So what even is a rattlesnake? They're a group of venomous snakes called pit vipers, and there are two main types, crotalus and cestrurus. There are 36 different species, and the size difference is wild. You have the undisputed king, the eastern diamondback, a monster that can get 8 feet long and as thick as your arm. Then you have the tiny pygmy rattlesnake, which is so small it might only be as long as your forearm. They live everywhere, from Canada all the way down to Argentina. But the real hotspot is the American Southwest and Mexico. If you go hiking in Arizona, you could be sharing the trail with 13 different species. This insane adaptability is the first clue that there's way more to these snakes than just a dangerous bite. Now let's talk about that rattle. It is an amazing piece of engineering. It's not filled with beads or rocks. It's made of hollow, interlocking pieces of keratin, the same stuff as your fingernails. When a rattlesnake warns you, it shakes its tail up to 50 times a second, making those pieces click together to create that signature buzz. But here is myth number 1 you need to know. The rattle is not a battle cry. It is not aggression. Imagine you accidentally corner one. The snake's first instinct isn't to attack you, it's to warn you. A rattlesnake does not want to bite you. Biting uses up its precious venom, and it can take weeks to make more. Rattling is its last-ditch effort to avoid a fight. A baby rattlesnake is born with just one piece, called a pre-button. Every time it sheds its skin, it adds a new segment. And this brings us to another huge thought. You can't tell a snake's age by its rattle, because the segments are super fragile and break off all the time. Rattlesnakes are masters of patience. They are the ultimate ambush hunters. Picture a snake coiled up on the desert floor, perfectly still. Its skin pattern makes it completely invisible. It can wait like this for hours, but its real secret is basically a superpower, a sixth sense. All rattlesnakes are pit vipers, and they have these small, heat-sensing pits between their eyes and nostrils. These pits let the snake literally see a perfect heat signature of a mouse in total darkness. At the same time, it's flicking its tongue out, tasting the air for scent molecules. When a mouse finally gets close enough, the strike is faster than a blink, a total blur of surgically precise motion. And that lightning-fast strike delivers one of the most complex substances in all of nature, venom. This isn't just a simple poison. It's a crazy cocktail of special proteins. It's mainly hemotoxic, which means it destroys tissue and blood cells. The venom does 2 critical things. First, it immobilizes prey with insane speed. Second, it starts digesting the meal from the inside out before the snake even swallows it. And the venom recipe can actually change based on the snake's species, its age, and even where it lives. This leads to a giant myth, that baby rattlesnakes are more dangerous. This has been proven to be different. A baby's venom might be stronger drop for drop, but an adult has way bigger venom glands and can inject a much larger, more devastating amount. An adult's bite is almost always more dangerous. But here's the craziest part. This deadly venom is also being used to save human lives. Scientists are using it to create brand new medicines, from insane painkillers to drugs that treat heart attacks. The very thing we're so scared of is being used to heal us. When they aren't hunting, rattlesnakes live completely alone. They are cold-blooded, so their entire life is run by temperature. You'll see them stretched out on a rock, basking in the sun to get warm enough to move. Then, they'll retreat into a dark burrow to escape the insane midday heat. In colder places, something incredible happens. Hundreds of snakes will gather in the same dens to hibernate through the winter. If a rattlesnake feels threatened, its first move is always to hide or run away. Only if it's cornered will it put on a defensive show, puffing up its body to look bigger, coiling into an S shape, and rattling its tail. A strike is always the absolute last resort. For hundreds of years, rattlesnakes have been the villain. But what if we deleted every rattlesnake from the planet? Imagine a world overrun by rodents, destroying crops and spreading disease. That is the world rattlesnakes prevent. They are super efficient predators that are vital for controlling rodent populations. They aren't just predators, they are also prey. Hawks, eagles, and king snakes hunt them. They are a critical link in the middle of the food web, and if you remove them, the whole ecosystem can collapse. Sadly, because of habitat loss and humans killing them, several species, like the timber rattlesnake, are now threatened or endangered. If you found this deep dive into the world of rattlesnakes fascinating and want to see more wildlife content, smash that subscribe button and hit the like button. Let us know in the comments which rattlesnake myth surprised you the most. Your support helps us keep making these videos. From their heat vision to their life-saving venom, rattlesnakes are so much more than the monsters we think they are. They are complex, incredible survivors that are essential to our planet. They deserve our respect, not our fear, and all they ask is to be left alone. By understanding them, we can switch from fear to fascination. They aren't monsters, but wild neighbors. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next one.